Dark mist rolls over the Scottish Highlands. A haunting violin echoes in the distance. The screen fades from black, and we hear a calm but intense voice through time. Love has survived. Wars have been fought. Families have been torn apart. And yet, Jamie and Claire's story still isn't over. Quick flashes follow blood on the battlefield. A tear rolling down Claire's face, Jamie raising his sword under a stormy sky. The end of an era begins now. This is Outlander Season 8, the final chapter. The music swells as the voice adds, before we step into the new season. Let's look back at how everything led us here to heartbreak, courage, and the fight for love that defies time itself. The camera pans across old maps and letters, slowly burning away to reveal the title text, Outlander Season 8 First Look and Story Recap. Season 7 of Outlander left fans on the edge of their seats, mixing heartbreak, war, and hope into one unforgettable journey. Claire and Jamie's world stood at a breaking point as the Revolutionary War drew closer. What began as a quiet life in Fraser's Ridge turned into a battlefield of loyalty and betrayal. Claire's courage was tested like never before. Accused, imprisoned, and facing death, she still held her head high, determined to find her way back to Jamie. And Jamie, driven by love and fury, crossed oceans and faced armies just to save her. Every choice he made carried the weight of destiny. Every goodbye felt final, yet their bond remained unshaken. Brianna and Roger, caught between centuries, faced struggles of their own. Raising their children in a world of danger and secrets, they tried to protect their family from the pull of time travel. Their journey between past and present showed how far love and faith can go when the world falls apart. Meanwhile, political tension burned brighter. The fight for independence in America grew stronger, and every alliance became a gamble. Jamie's loyalty was torn. Should he fight for the new nation, or protect his people from the bloodshed that history demanded? Each scene built toward something greater, something more tragic and powerful. By the end of Season 7, it felt like everything was about to change. Old friends turned into enemies. New faces entered the story with hidden motives. The promise of freedom came with the cost of sacrifice. And just when it seemed peace was within reach, fate intervened again, reminding everyone that time doesn't heal all wounds. It only makes them deeper. As the season closed, viewers were left with questions that echo through every fan's heart. Will Claire and Jamie survive what's coming next? Will their family finally find peace? Or will history tear them apart one last time? Season 8 promises answers. But in the world of Outlander, every answer comes with a price. The wait is finally over. Outlander Season 8 is no longer a rumor whispered by fans. It's real. Starz has officially confirmed that the story of Jamie and Claire will return for one last journey through time. The announcement came like a spark of light in the fog, short, clear, and emotional. After all these years, the saga that began with one woman's mysterious fall through the stones will come to its final end. This season isn't just another chapter, it's the final goodbye. The creators have already revealed that Season 8 will mark the end of the main Outlander storyline. But the ending won't be rushed. It will be a full, beautifully crafted farewell, spread across 10 deeply emotional episodes. 10 hours that will decide the fate of love that crossed centuries, wars, and impossible choices. When the confirmation dropped, social media lit up instantly. Fans from around the world flooded the internet with excitement, memories, and heartbreak. Some couldn't believe it was ending. Others simply said, "It's time." And perhaps that's what makes Outlander special. It never just told a story. It made us live inside it. As for the release date, Starz has shared that filming began in Scotland and other key locations earlier this year. The production faced a few delays due to weather and post-production schedules, but the magic is happening right now. If everything goes as planned, Outlander Season 8 is expected to arrive in late 2025, while no exact date has been locked in yet. Insiders suggest that fans might get their first official trailer in the first half of 2025, possibly around spring. Imagine it, the return of the misty Highlands. The soft hum of the opening theme and the sight of Jamie and Claire standing side by side once more. That first trailer won't just be a sneak peek. It'll be a promise. A promise that their story will end the way it began, with love, danger, and a touch of fate. And here's something even more exciting. While Season 8 will close the main saga, it also connects directly to the upcoming prequel series, Outlander, Blood of My Blood. This means that the final season won't just bring closure. It'll open doors to new stories, new generations, and the origins of the love that started it all. So mark your calendars, even if the date isn't official yet. The countdown has begun. The stones are calling once more, and the world of Outlander is ready to pull us in for one last breathtaking journey. They've survived wars, lost time, and even fate itself. And now, they're coming back one last time. The faces we've come to love, and sometimes fear, are ready to take their final bow in Outlander Season 8 at the heart of it all. Sam Heughan returns as Jamie Fraser, the warrior who has carried centuries of courage and heartbreak in his eyes. Fans know that no one embodies the strength and soul of the Highlands like Sam. His performance has never just been acting. It's been living through history, one painful, beautiful heartbeat at a time. By his side, Catriona Balfe steps back into the role of Claire Fraser, the time-traveling healer who defied every rule of destiny. Her character began as a woman out of time, but over the seasons, she's become something more, a symbol of endurance, compassion, and rebellion. Season 8 promises to test Claire in ways we've never seen before, and Catriona's quiet power will remind us why. Claire's name became legendary. But this final chapter isn't just about the familiar faces. Sophie Skelton and Richard Rankin return as Brianna and Roger, two souls who have walked the line between centuries. Fighting to protect their children and each other, their family's story may be the key to how Outlander ends. And according to early hints from the writers, Brianna's journey might reveal a shocking twist about her connection to time itself. Then there's the thrill of the new. Reports suggest that several fresh characters will step into the story's soldiers. Revolutionaries and strangers whose choices will shape Jamie and Claire's fate. Casting details remain secret, but rumors whisper of a mysterious figure tied to Jamie's past, and a young woman from the future whose arrival could change everything we know about the stones. And let's not forget the ones who've been lost along the way, because in Outlander, no goodbye is ever final. There are whispers that certain fan-favorite characters might appear through dreams, flashbacks, or even visions, a haunting reminder of how the past never truly lets go. Behind the camera, the chemistry among the cast remains as strong as ever. They've grown into a family, both on and off the screen. From their laughter between takes to their emotional goodbyes during filming, every moment shows the love and respect that built this world from the ground up. So when the screen lights up again, and you see Jamie's eyes meet Claire's across a battlefield, or in a quiet moment by the fire, know this: it's not just a return. It's a farewell, delivered by a cast that poured their hearts into every word. Every scar, every glance. Season 8 isn't just another season of Outlander. It's a reunion, a conclusion, and a promise that no matter how much time passes, some stories are eternal. Every ending begins with a secret. And Outlander Season 8 might hold its most powerful secrets yet. The past, the present, and the future are about to collide. And not everyone will survive what comes next. Rumors swirling around production hint that Season 8 will open with chaos, the shadow of the dot. American Revolution hanging heavy over Jamie and Claire. The war they've tried to avoid is finally catching up, forcing them to choose between loyalty to their people and the safety of their family. Jamie has always fought for what he believes is right, but this time, doing what's right could cost him everything. Many believe that Season 8 will bring Jamie and Claire's story full circle, back to where it all began. There are whispers that they may once again face the stones, standing before them with the same question that started it all. Would you risk everything for love? Some fan theories suggest that Claire might be forced to make that choice again, to stay in the past with Jamie or return to her own time to protect their bloodline. But the biggest theory shaking the fandom, that the circle of time isn't broken yet. Viewers suspect that Brianna and Roger's children could become the new link between centuries. Perhaps even the reason time travel exists at all. One leaked line from early drafts hints that history might repeat itself, but in a way no one expects. There's also talk of heartbreak, the kind that will echo through the series forever. Some sources close to the show hint that not every main character will make it to the end. Jamie and Claire's love has survived everything: war, separation, even death. But this season, fate might finally demand its price. And if that happens, the farewell could be both devastating and beautiful. The kind of ending that stays with fans long after the screen fades to black. Still, Outlander has never been about tragedy alone. It's always been about hope, the kind thaw. Behind every breathtaking scene of Outlander lies a world of passion, patience, and pure craft. Season 8, the final chapter, is no exception. While fans see romance, war, and time travel on screen, what's happening behind the camera is a story of its own. A farewell built with love, sweat, and a touch of magic. Filming began deep in the heart of Scotland, where mist hugs the mountains, and every gust of wind carries echoes of the past. The production returned to many of its original locations, symbolic decision by the creators to bring the story back to its roots, from the stone circles to the cobbled streets of Inverness. The land itself feels like a character, timeless, watchful, and ready for one last tale. Early onset photos show the crew working through rain, fog, and long nights, determined to capture every emotion with authenticity. It's been said that Sam Heughan and Catriona Balfe filmed some of their most emotionally intense scenes yet, with several members of the crew moved to tears behind the camera. Director Katrina Borman hinted in an interview that Season 8's tone is raw, poetic, and deeply human. The production design team has also raised the bar. Costumes this season reflect the shift from hope to finality: darker tones, heavier fabrics, and more battle-worn textures. Each thread tells a story of survival and sacrifice. The props team reportedly reconstructed entire 18th century villages, ensuring every brick, candle, and musket looked as if it had lived through time itself. Even the music of Outlander is evolving. Composer Bear McCreary has teased that Season 8 will introduce a more haunting variation of the main theme, one that echoes the idea of goodbye. Expect strings that ache and drums that thunder like hearts breaking. It's the sound of time closing in. The cast and crew have shared emotional messages during filming, describing the atmosphere as bittersweet, Sam Heughan wrote on social. Media that's saying goodbye to Jamie Fraser feels like closing a chapter of his own. Life, Catriona Balfe called the final season a love letter to the fans and to the journey that changed us all. Production hasn't been without its challenges. Unpredictable weather, tight schedules, and the pressure of ending a story that means so much to millions. But despite it all, the dedication remains unshaken. Every scene, every glance, every drop of rain on the lens carries the weight of a decade's worth of storytelling. When Season 8 finally airs, it won't just be another TV release. It will be the final page of a legend crafted by hundreds of hands, filmed across centuries of history, and born from one unending truth: Outlander was never just made. It was felt. Every great story leaves behind a heartbeat, an echo that lingers long after the final scene fades. Outlander Season 8 is shaping up to be that heartbeat, the one that will stay with fans forever. The journey that began with a single touch on the stones is now reaching its last sunrise. And as the final season approaches, you can almost feel the stillness before the storm, the sense that something unforgettable is about to unfold. Jamie and Claire have walked through time, through blood and fire, through loss and forgiveness. But now they face their most powerful test yet, the test of goodbye. Rumors say the last episodes will blur the lines between time and destiny, leaving us to question whether love can truly conquer everything. Will Jamie and Claire's bond survive the pull of time once more? Will their family find peace? Or will the story end where it all began, at the stones, between two worlds that can never truly meet? There are no easy answers, and that's what makes Outlander so timeless. It's not just a tale of history or fantasy, It's a story about love that refuses to end. The kind of love that echoes across centuries, waiting to be remembered. For those who've been here since the beginning, who've cried, laughed, and hoped alongside the Frasers, this is more than just another season. It's the closing of a circle. The final dance between fate and freedom. As the release of Season 8 draws closer, every image, every behind-the-scenes glimpse feels like a message from the past. Thank you for coming this far. And if you listen closely, maybe you can still hear Claire's voice in the wind, soft, resolute, eternal, whispering, "Nothing is lost, only changed." So now it's your turn, traveler through time. What do you think awaits Jamie and Claire in this final chapter? Will history finally give them peace? Or will it take them apart once again? Share your thoughts below. Every theory, every hope, every heartbreak. And if you're ready to journey with them one last time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you don't miss the first trailer when it drops. Because when that trailer arrives, it won't just mark the beginning of another season, it will signal the end of an era. So stay close. The stones are humming again, and the story of Outlander is about to whisper its final goodbye. The screen fades to black. Only the sound of wind remains, soft, distant, almost like a breath from another time. Then, a flicker of light appears, a candle flame trembling in the dark. Slowly, the camera pulls back to reveal an old parchment map, inked with names we've come to love: Fraser's Ridge, Inverness, Lelybrock. One by one, the names begin to fade, as if history itself is letting go. A quiet voice breaks the silence. Stories don't truly end. They live inside the people who remember them. As the music swells, the haunting echo of the Skyboat song, the visuals shift through a slow montage. Jamie's silhouette against the dawn, Claire's hand reaching through the mist, Brianna watching her children play under a golden sky. Each image feels like a farewell, a memory frozen in time. The voice continues, soft and emotional, for nearly a decade. Outlander has taken us through centuries of love and loss, through battles, births, and goodbyes. And now, as Season 8 approaches, one truth remains: love is the only thing that can outlive time. The screen fades into the show's logo, Outlander Season 8, the final chapter. Slow cinematic heartbeat sound echoes underneath. Then, your channel's branding subtly appears, your logo glowing against the mist. Cinematic background music playing softly. The tone shifts from sorrow to hope. "Thank you for watching," the voice says, calm and sincere. If this story has meant something to you, if it's made you believe in love that defies time, don't forget to stay with us till the end. Subscribe, like, and join us as we count down to the final season of Outlander. A short pause. The music fades to a single note. Until then, keep the flame alive. Screen fades to black, leaving only one final line in white text. Outlander Season 8 coming soon. Then soft end screen animations appear.